Hi guys, tonight I am going to be sharing with you my week 35 Filofax page decorating. This is my second time doing this. I have a link to week 34. I will link that below. Currently I am still at the beach this week. I did pre-film these videos because while I'm down at the beach for week 34 and 35, I will not have any internet access whatsoever. So I wanted to pre-film these. This will be the last video on my desk in my home. After this, I will be on the road for a month and a half. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lay down some washi tape. This is my A5 size Filofax. So we're going to put some washi tape down. I'm going to be doing another beach theme. These are the washi tapes that I will be using. And I really love this floral pattern right here. It's really cool. And these are the stickers that I'm going to be using. And I think they coordinate well, especially this little bikini top right here with this washi tape. I think they look really cool together. So I am going to start laying down washi tape. I'm going to play some music and speed it up a little bit, and then I will be back and the rest of the video will be a voiceover. Okay, this is the overall look with the washi tape added. I love it. So I'm going to pull my sticker sheet out next. These stickers are from Stickabilities from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just deciding what I want to pull. Now, if you can see, last week I had bleeding from the Memento Tuxedo Black ink, so I'm going to try and keep my stickers on the outer edges of the paper. I do change my mind on the right side. I end up putting them on the inner side of the right page and the outer side of the left page. So I pull that Sun and Surf sticker. I love the green in that, and I'm going to place that down the bottom left. And as you can see, I kind of cross over the washi tape, and I did that on purpose for interest. I really love the way that looks. And now I'm looking for something for that top left-hand corner. I pull the beach bun sticker. Now it's really large. Now that's just the note section, but I felt it was still too large. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it with my scissors, and I'm going to remove it from that flower portion. And this way I just have the word beach, and I can place it up there on the top left hand of the page. Now that is just my notes section, so I don't mind having a larger sticker in that area. Now I have the word bum, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. I decide to put it on the right side, but again I want to clip the remainder part of that flower off. So I'm going to just take my scissors and cut it best I can. And now I'm just left with the word bum, and I'm going to put that on the right side of the page. And I really like that I split up the words beach and bum. That came out really cute. That's the overall look. I go back to my sticker pack and I pull out this super adorable bikini. That is what drew me to the sticker set to begin with when I first saw it in Hobby Lobby. And I knew exactly where I wanted to put it, and I put it at a slight angle just for interest purpose. I love the way that bikini matches back to the pink washi tape on the top of the page. It's just such a perfect match. So I place down the bikini, and I'm really happy with the placement of that. I go back to my sticker set and I find this gorgeous flower. So I decide that I'm going to pull that sticker and I'm going to add that as well. And I'm not sure where to put it at first. You can see I'm kind of confused. I'm like, maybe here, maybe there. I decide on it right there. Unfortunately, that is not a good spot because I'm going to be stamping my list stamp there. And I don't realize it right away, but when I go back to my sticker pack here and I pull these super cute flip-flops, I pull that first flip-flop and I notice that flower is in the wrong spot, and I say to myself, that flower needs to move. So I peel it up, and I cannot believe I did not rip the paper. It is a miracle, but I was able to lift it up, and I end up moving it to the opposite side in the similar position, and I cross it over the washi tape, and I really like the way it looks right there. I think it's just perfect. So I go back to my flip-flops and I kind of move them around. I should have put them there, but instead I put them there, and I make the same mistake and put the stickers on the outer edge of the page, whereas where I want to put my list stamp. So I put down the flip-flops and I take a look at everything overall, and I think, they're in the wrong spot. So I think to myself, okay, here we go again. I'm going to lift those up. And I don't rip the paper here either, which is a total miracle. So I take up those flip-flops and then I kind of move them around a little bit and decide where I want to go, and I put them where I should have originally put them, which is under the word bum. Now, as you can see, I don't put them under the black line. I cross the black line. I think breaking up lines with a sticker or an embellishment, your eye is drawn to that sticker or embellishment. So I really like the way that looks. Now I go back to my sticker pack that was from week 34. I love these glitter stickers, and I pull that really cute glittery flower, and I just decide to put it under the word beach. And I go back for more because there's just not enough glitter there for me, so I need more glitter. And I find that really cute green flower, and I wanted to add that since I had a lot of green going on in this layout. So I put that down to the bottom right. And then I go back for that really super cool drink. It's so sparkly and so nice. And I end up laying that right there on the left, and I love it in that spot. Now I feel like the pages are really balanced. I'm going to show you the close-up, and you can see those sparkly stickers right there, that drink. Very, very nice. And then over to the right side, I love those flip-flops, and I absolutely adore the bikini. So I'm really, really happy with how the layout came out. Now I'm going to pull my Post-it notes. I have them all in a Ziploc so it's easier to travel with. I pull out those pink ones. I'm going to pull one of those and I'm going to add it to Tuesday because I believe something's going on that day and I want to highlight it. I want to be able to write it in. And I'm going to take my tape runner and tape it down so that it is more permanent. And I really like the position of that. Now I go to my Studio L2E stamps and I want that little vacation stamp. It's so cute. I used that in week 34 and I want to continue it because even though I'm gone for a month and a half, this is the real vacation part at the beach. So I just put that on my stamp block to make sure it's straight. And I'm using this Powder Puff Chalk Black ink. I purchased it at Hobby Lobby. It was the only chalk ink they had, so I really didn't have a choice. I'm not a big fan of the shape of it and how difficult it is to hold, but it's what it is. It was all I could find for you know, now. So I'm going to stamp the vacation next to each day of the week. I'm a little out of screen here, but I will correct that in just a moment so you can see what I'm doing. And there's no rhyme or reason to where I'm placing these. As you can see, I didn't line it up with the one above it. Sometimes I think it's better to break things up and make them a little askew instead of having them perfectly lined up. So I'm not attempting to line them up at this point, and I'm going to stamp them on every day. And this week I did not forget Thursday like I did last week, and I'm going to just continue down the rest of the page. I really love those little stamps from the Planet set from Studio L2E. I just love them, and I plan on using more of them. So once they were all stamped, all the days, that's what it looked like when I was complete. I really love how this came out. Okay, now I pull my stamp set again, and I want that checklist there. And that was what I had saved room for on the right side of each page. And I'm going to put that on my stamp block, and I'm going to make sure that it's straight. I'm going to use my grid lines to line it up, and I'm going to use my same Powder Puff chalk ink. There's really nothing wrong with the ink, it's just difficult to hold that ink pad. It's hard to see in the video, but I got ink all over my fingers. It was such a mess. Okay, now I'm going to line this up, and I'm going to put the circles to the right. I'm okay with that because when I zoom in, you can see last week's staining that came through when I used the dye ink. So I'm going to try and line it up best I can right on top of it. And again, I'm okay with the circles being on the right. It's just check marks for as you complete things versus having the circles on the left. To me, it doesn't really make a difference as long as they're pointing all in the same direction in one week. And I'm just going to continue and stamp that down the rest of the page. I love stamping in my project life, and now I've learned that I love stamping in my Filofax as well. So I'm going to continue to keep re-inking that stamp, and we're going to follow it down the rest of the page for the week. And as you noticed, I started all the way at the top in the notes section. I did want a checklist in my notes section this week. I had not put one last week. And there it is completed. I love it. It looks absolutely great. Now the next thing I pulled was the payday stamp. I get paid on Thursday when I'm down at the beach. And I love this little stamp. It is so cute. And I am going to zoom in so that you can take a closer look at it. It's adorable. It has a little $sign, and I love it. We can't forget payday now, can we? Okay, now I'm going to put my pages back into my Filofax. That's the left side of the week. That is the right side of the week. Absolutely love it. I'm going to show you a close-up. Look at that glitter and shine on those stickers. Really fun. I love the way this came out. I'm super happy with it. It's just so bright and so fun and so colorful. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that little pocket that I created last week in week 34, and I'm going to add it to this week as well because I'm going to still be at the beach. I'm just going to continue using it for receipts and such. I think it's a really fun little ad. And now I'm going to just show you some pictures. I'm totally in love with this layout. I'm really happy with the way everything came out, even though I had ink bleeding last week. Now I did add that yellow note in the top right near the flip-flops. That was the only thing I changed from when I took the pictures. Look how cute that bikini is. I absolutely love it. And the sparkly drink. We can't forget the sparkly drink. That's a great one too. I'm hoping to have some of those sparkly drinks on the beach. And the adorable flip-flops. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will have another process video next week for week 36, and I really appreciate it. Thumbs up if you like this video, and thanks.